Okay, I'm going to walk you through the first movement of andantino from the Christopher Parkening guitar method, which is part of your curriculum if you choose to do the classical thing with my lessons. I'm going to go ahead and play the piece for you real quick, just so you can see what it sounds like, or hear what it sounds like, rather. Okay, that's the piece, beginning to end, first movement of that. Okay, now performance notes on what we do. Now, during the lesson that we had on this, I should have walked you through how first three parts of this, if you will, really, first three measures of the song. You kind of have a repeating motif with these sounds. Right there, okay? Now, what's great about that is you don't have to do a whole lot of thinking for your right hand. For your right hand, you want to have this. Like that. Remember, squid is good, crab is bad. So, like that, okay? And you apply that to here. If this is giving you trouble, it's probably a good idea just to focus on some open strings and no left hand. Okay, and just spend some time to a metronome. I'll show you how. Get that louder. Okay, like this. I have that set on 92 beats per minute. I'll do it like this. Like that. Okay. After I've spent several minutes doing that, it's going to give me, the programming I need in this hand to do the first three measures of the song. Left hand. Okay. Second fret D string, first fret B string. You want to use middle finger for the second fret on the D string, index finger for the first fret on the B string. This gives you economy of motion in your left hand so that your fingers don't trip over each other. Okay? So, happens, then. Okay? So you play that, then you play this. You see what I'm doing with my left hand? I'm not dropping it way down here. During the second measure, the left hand doesn't have any responsibilities as far as playing notes. It does have the responsibility of being ready to play the third measure, which goes like this. So what I want you to do is float the left hand over where it needs to be in advance. Okay? So you see that? Play that, left hand became ready for that. And that's third fret D string, third fret B string. Okay? Here, middle finger ring, like that. Okay? And your next part after that, where the first movement kind of caps off, you are going to do this. Okay? Here's how we play that. You're going to use the same motion kind of, but instead of using your middle finger for the treble notes, you're going to use your ring finger. Okay? This way the hand's not having to stretch different directions. It can stay where it's at as far as orientation of the fingers. Okay? So, probably looks better like that. Ring finger for the left hand. Fret number 3, A string. Okay? I had that note. Thumb's going to pluck it. That's going to pluck your high E string. Both those notes happen at once. Index finger's going to pluck your open G string. Like that. Okay? once you got that, do the same thing. Put your index finger 1st fret, high E string, thumb, open D string, and play both at once. Okay? You still have that open G string for your, note that's between everything else you're doing. Oops. Like that, okay? So, you can see economy in motion, my left hand index finger is moving towards where it needs to be. Okay, and after that, this shape right here that we played, where 3rd fret, A string, ring finger there, this, playing the high E string, take all that, move it 1 string down like this. Yep, now your 3rd fret, bottom E string, ring finger in the left hand is playing that. This finger plays your B string. Okay? You get that. You end with. Okay? So beginning to end. There you go. Andantino from Christopher Parkini.